What is going on, Leos? Hello, how are you? Welcome to your February 14th Valentine reading. I, of course, am Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villagio Strega. For those of you who do not know me, let me give the camera angle here, a little bit more of the table action for you. Here to do, of course, your love reading. Now, I'm going to start out with the couples. I'm going to give you 5 cards. Maybe pull one that represents you, represents your partner and your relationship. Then see what else your guardian angels, angel messengers would like you to know there, Leo. And then, of course, I'll do the singles. Can't leave you single Leos out here now, can we? But for the most part, guys, keep in mind that this is a general reading, of course. Will not resonate for everyone, so take what does and leave the rest. And by the way, if you would like a more personal reading about a challenge or situation in your life that you'd like more guidance or clarity on, by all means, reach out to me. My information's either in the description below or in the About section on my channel. So, Leos. Maybe a little shake-up for you around Valentine's Day here going on. You guys are thinking, making plans, it looks like. Whoop. Making plans, got a little challenge. Ooh, that's a challenge for me to read, actually. Wheel of Fortune in the challenge section. Realizing how lucky you are, perhaps. See what the overall energy is first before I get talking too much about your reading. And Leos, I want to tell you a story just because I want to share this. I don't know if you guys can see this. I have a new cloth down here on the table, and really to appreciate this moment and use of this cloth. So this cloth originates, and I can't really call it a cloth actually. It's an 1890s hand stitched. All these little embroideries, teeny little embroideries and stuff are Victorian era 1890s cape that actually was worn by my master tarot teacher, a wonderful high priestess called Karen Adams, who has passed many years now. But with her passing, I was given many gifts with her, and the cape was part of it. And she herself had a separate piece of excuse me, Snow. She herself had a separate piece of red velvet she used to read on. Here you go, Snowy. Out? No? We're going to go bark at the other dogs. Give her a moment. She herself had a piece of red velvet that she used to read on, and sometimes she'd wear this cape. It's just part of the magic of who she was. And, boy, it really is a lovely, lovely piece of fabric and construction with its teeny little embroideries here around the edges. Guess the dog's not going out. What are you going to do, kid? You going to go out? Huh, Snow? Do you want to go outside? Or do you want to just kind of figure it out that they're not barking anymore? They are still barking, though. One did flip. Here we go. What do we got from my Leos? Okay, gotcha. All right. Any more? Did I miss anyone? Nope. Hey. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. Come sit, Snow. Now, Leos. Moving on. Moving forward. You couples. Well, you guys are kind of at this point where you're like taking in everything. There may be discussions around Valentine's Day that are in reference to, or pertaining to, I should say, Leos, what it is you have for resources, what it is you have for your domain, what are your plans for the future, and what do you need to gather or have as backup to proceed with the plans you're making. This is somebody or a couple who is kind of looking at the future perhaps, or looking at what it is they control, and making plans or coming up with new ideas, fresh perspectives. But the point of it with all their choices and decision making is really based in what do we truly have in our foundation that's secure. Because often you see 2 of Wands, one of the wands will be anchored to a wall or some sort of structure within the environment, while the other one is free to kind of inspire forward movement, creativity, what it is that you're looking to obtain. So this is you guys maybe making plans for the future, or just kind of like tapping into the energy, maybe having conversations around your future and with the direction you want things to go, perhaps considering your resources and making and prepping for plans. I'm also seeing a little bit of the Knight of Wands energy. Maybe there's been an issue, perhaps, Leos, with some impulsivity. Spending may be a factor. Creative endeavors, plans, yes. But the Knight of Wands can be a bit risky at times, can be a little bit impulsive. Definitely is get on board, get out of my way. It can be a little bit reckless at times. Good news is, while well-intended, he gets the job done. He's the fastest moving knight, so he can be a little bit swift in his action. And this is describing your energy as well, I should say here, Leo. Gets the job done and typically ends up, kind of stepping in shit and coming out smelling like a rose too. So that said, just be mindful that your partner may be picking up on, or there may be some conversations surrounding actions you've been taking, perhaps that may be a little bit risque or maybe viewed as impulsive when it comes to entrepreneurships, creativities, things you're passionate about there, Leo. So nonetheless, okay, now you got the Tower as your center card. So, this may be in relation here to, again, what do you have for resources? What do you have at hand? What's the direction your relationship's heading in? What's the vibe and the direction for kind of life in general around the time of Valentine's? Well, Divine stepping in to shake things up for you a little bit. This is not always the most comfortable thing, but don't really be afraid of it, because it is designed to kind of set you on the right path anyways. So while there may be a moment of discomfort, there is some clarity coming in. Indeed, I see that with the overall energy with your Ace of Swords for your relationship. But there may be a little bit of, I don't want to say conflict because I don't see Five of Swords out here, but just something that kind of disrupts the day-to-day and things may come to light. And maybe it's because you're actually spending time with one another, Leo. Maybe it's because you've actually taken a moment, to have these discussions and point things out and discuss. The challenge for you all is to realize that luck truly is on your side. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. I love this card. Isn't it great? Wheel of Fortune energy, yes. It's the determination. I think it's Jupiter energy too, if I remember right. Perhaps that you're acknowledging, like, you need to acknowledge, like, you've been really fortunate in some sort of circumstance, that luck has been favorable to you. Luck, of course, is upright. I am reading reversals with these readings. So that's something in your favor. And because it's in the challenge position, it's indicating to you to kind of show some gratitude, maybe acknowledge something that was happening over here with this Knight of Wands in particular, and recognizing that while the Tower is moving into place here, the relationship is really fortunate and blessed, and perhaps things you've been pursuing also come with a little bit of good fortune with them. Overall energy for your couples reading, I've got Ace of Swords, so there's a lot of communication going on. Divine's kind of stepping you in. Like I said, something may be thrown off a little bit, in particular around the time frame of Valentine's. Maybe, again, it's that conversation you're having when you sit down with your sweetheart. But Leo's, there's an aspect of mental clarity to it all. For good communication definitely is at play here. And there's a good sense of just clearing things up, smoothing things over, moving forward with your life. Let's see. Are we going to pull? Yeah, why not? I'll do one for each of you here to pick up on your energy, please. Can I please have Leo's energy for Valentine's Day? And their partners, please. Can I please have Leo's energy and their partners? Oh, it's reverse, okay. And can I please have their partners? Beautiful. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, Leos. Well, you may have been feeling like you were in the financial trap. I've got four of Pentacles card energy. This is your bank card, right? Upright. Could be one of two things, and I'm going to lean more towards the first. First, of course, is someone's being greedy, tends to be like kind of hoarding funds, tends to be not wanting to spend money. In reverse, though, it's kind of like breaking the chains from that. And by the way, the second option is, of course, saving money, putting it in the bank, which could also apply here, Leo. When it's in reversal like this could be indicating that not necessarily that there's a conflict in the relationship over finance, but that the focus may be on finance for Valentine's, which is why you got to kind of have those conversations too. It may mean that somebody is spending a little too frivolously, and that's why there's no savings. There's nothing being saved in the bank, kind of thing. Or maybe the goal is intended to be saving. And perhaps Leo may be struggling with this, or really that's where their focus lies. Your partner, though, seems absolutely wonderful, Leo. They've got 10 of Cups energy. They're very emotionally fulfilling. The family life, the friends and family, they're very much a community-oriented, but just love and abundance. They're very supportive, I would say, to you. And I feel a good sense of a lot of love for them and them towards you, and perhaps your family, your friends, all of that. They're very, very supportive, I would say. So that said, let's see what else archangels would like you to know. Angels, thank you. Please have a message that says breathe. I should take a breath too. Leos, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly, right? To awaken your energy and to release old patterns. I got a feeling, Leo, that, prosperity was flipped over on top here as well. No kidding. Right on the top of the deck was prosperity, and I was about to say, I got a feeling this is in regards to your finance, conversations around finance for Valentine's Day. It says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. That is absolutely beautiful, Leo. So that's why you got to take a breath. It's like, okay, it's moving forward. It's happening for you. And your partner's there backing it up. You guys just got to communicate a little bit more. Maybe be a little less impulsive. Yes, I hate to say it, but I do see it here, Leo. And recognize that luck really is on your side and you have so much to be grateful for. So that said, Leo, okay, let's move into the singles and see what's up for them. Let me put these back over here. See what's going on in the singles world. Okay. One more. Okay, singles. What's going on for my single Leos here? What's going on for the singles? Hello, Leos. Leos singles. Yeah, okay. Okay, which one? Okay, thank you. Oh, there they are. Got it. Easy snow. All right, single Leos. Single Leos. Try not to feel down. Don't feel down if you're single. Leos, yes. They're working on something internal. One more, two more. What's their challenge? There we go, thank you. Snowy. It's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but the parrot, our parrot Icarus, African gray, next door whistling to the dog, antagonizing the dog. Linked to spirits, okay. Yeah, I hear you, Icarus. Okay, nonetheless, here we go, Leos. Leo singles. Well, okay, so it's looking like your Valentine's Day. Solo, yes. You're working on your strength. You're working on having courage, your self-confidence, really is what I'm seeing here, Leo. Now, while Leos are natural born leaders, very noble, etc., sometimes life does have hang-ups. And it looks like you're really working on the self. It looks like you're being called to have courage or strength in a situation. You're anticipating some sort of change. There is some sort of joy coming into your life. It may be around the time of Valentine's Day. And there's a Queen of Swords energy sitting with some of you. Now, this is Queen of Swords is very quick thinking. She's very logical. She's very strategic. She can be thoughtful and compassionate, yes, but she can also have sometimes a cool, cold energy about her. I'd love to say she's warm and fuzzy. She's not. She can be very sharp-tongued at times. And very, very self-confident. So this may also be saying, like, have that you too should be exuding some sort of self-confidence here. But I get a feeling this is either a previous relationship or someone over the age of 35 that could be perhaps some of the reason why you're single, or have some sort of bearing on your personal life here, Leo. I do have in the challenge card, like what's your challenge for that time frame, is the Knight of Wands. So it may be saying that you're a little bit impulsive at times, and that's maybe why there was this kind of cold energy from the Queen of Swords going on, just kind of like keeping you in check with things there, Leo. But it can also indicate the need for taking action, on something very quickly. It could be your love life that's involved. Indeed, I see the Hierophant. Okay, now I've got it. In other words, you may be getting the cold shoulder from somebody, Leo, because you didn't respond quick enough, or you didn't respond at all. Surprisingly, it's telling you the challenge is to kind of like get moving on something, light that fire, get moving, go after him or her, whoever it is that you want, and let it be known that you're interested. You do have, as your overall energy here, is the Hierophant. So Hierophant, of course, is a higher commitment. This could be single because you just weren't ready to commit. The clock's kind of ticking for your potential other partner, though. What this is indicating is it may be time to have that deep conversation, right? It may be time to tap into your faith, higher power. Seek some sort of spiritual guidance on the situation when it comes to pursuing your heart's desire there. But this is definitely indicating the need for a higher commitment, especially when it comes to your love life. I don't see any cups out I don't see any cups out. I see swords. I see strength. We know that this too is the Leo card. This is your card here, Leo, if you're single. And yeah. But there is some sort of anticipation of change going on. Let's pull one for you and one for your potential partner here, Leo. If you're a Leo seeking a partnership, does not want to be single anymore, perhaps. Or maybe you're just dealing with a rough relationship here, a relationship that's kind of gone back and forth. You got a feeling that other individual wants a higher commitment. Or maybe it's you yourself, Leo, that wants the higher commitment. There's definitely a need to take action. You go one of two ways with this challenge card. It's either you being viewed as impulsive and maybe too hasty, or the other way around is where you need to just kind of get a move on with things. Hey, do you want to go out? Snow? Yeah. Come on. Want to go out, honey? Nope. Snow, why don't we go out? Snowy wants to bark back, is what it is. Okay. Would you like to go out, Snow? Can I have Leo's energy, please, for Valentine's Day? I have Leo's energy. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Okay. I must bring up some strength for sure. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Queen of Swords again. Okay. All right. This makes more sense now. Hey, come on. Come on, Snowy. Come on out. As soon as I open the door, she runs. Okay, Leo, you're getting the Nine of Wands to represent you, single Leo. This is someone who's gone through a lot of drama in the relationship, for sure. This is part of the reason why you're either taking a break or you're just choosing to stand alone for a little bit out of a relationship and kind of be yourself. You're tired. You don't want any drama in your life. You just want to kind of like gather your resources, maybe hang out with friends, maybe kind of do your own thing for a little bit. This isn't necessarily a card of self-discovery as much as it is just taking a break, being tired and kind of like trying to figure out what's next in your life. The partner perhaps you've most recently dealt with or that you're desiring perhaps is again this Queen of Swords energy. You perhaps want somebody who's a little sharp, who's a little domineering comes to mind. Maybe you want the energy of someone who is authoritative, who takes charge of things, who knows what they want for sure, because the Queen of Swords indeed does, and who also can be very thoughtful, very logical minded, makes plans and follows through with them for certain. Is good communicator. Queen of Swords is definitely a good communicator. That looks like really what you're after here. But let's see if there's any more messages for you. Thank you, Snowy, for being quiet. See if there's any more messages here from your archangels there, Leo. Any more messages for Leos? Single Leos, please. Any messages for single Leos? Archangels, what would you like single Leos to know? What would you like single Leos to know? Okay, thank you. It says, brilliant idea. I don't think I've seen this one in like months, let alone years. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. Whatever your plan is for Valentine's, single Leos, I get the strong indication you should go for it. That said, Leos, I hope this has been a good experience for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. I'll try and respond within 48 hours. And best of luck to you all, Leos. Hang in there. Stay safe. Take care and have a happy Valentine. Blessed be.